I draw the face structure using the simple shape. Add eyes, eyebrow, ears, fur. With the basic face structure, I made some various designs until I'm happy with it. If you have no idea about face expression, draw some simple emotes and then apply it to your design. Animals also show expression by moving ears. So we're going to add this also in our design. For the animated emote we are going to make, we must draw the parts separately, one part for one layer. If you have no idea which part to draw separately, arrange your design together and see the part that is different in each image. The face of the wolf we design is symmetrical, so we're going to use the symmetrical ruler. Hold Shift to make it perfectly aligned to vertical axis. Create new vector layer. You can also move the ruler to another layer. For drawing the outline, you can use any ink tool you like. I'm going to draw it with Bezier Curve Tool, the new feature of Clip Studio that I really like. The control for Bezier Curve Tool, hold, click and drag to make the curve. Click to make the node. Right-click for undo. And double-click for finish the line. You can edit the curve by using Control Point tool. The Bezier node is gone when you use the Connect Line tool. You can also simplify to remove unwanted nodes. Draw outer part of image, but only in one side. Now it's time for color. Create new raster layer under the ink layer. Set the layer to reference layer. Set the fill mode to reference layer. Lock the layer transparent and edit the color. The tool I use to fill the color is from Clip Studio Asset. Check the link in the video description. Make the folder for each part. Repeat the step to each part. When it's done, convert the layer to File Object. Right-click on the folder, File Objects, convert layer to File Object. Save it together in one folder. Convert all layer. For the nose, I'm going to use other technique. Use rectangle tool with the round corner option to make the perfect shape for nose. Adjust the vector line until you're happy with it. Then make it into two overlap shapes. This will make it look like ink when you move the objects. Also export it to File Object. Make the other side by copy objects and flip it with Object tool. Rename the layer. Draw the mouth. And you can see it's blend to the nose line. Change the color of the nose line with layer color option. File Object make it easy to edit the part. Select the object with Object Tools, then open the file. Here I add some shadow, and then save it. The change will appear in all copies of the objects. Put all the parts in one folder. And then create the new file. Make the screenshot of the application you made emote for, and pick the color of the background, then apply it to the paper layer. Select the folder and press Ctrl+C for copy. Go to the new canvas we made and press Ctrl+V. Hold Ctrl and click on the folder to make the selection. Then go to the menu Edit, Crop. Make it into square image by Edit. Change canvas size. Set the dimension to the same number. Also add some pixels for more space for animation. Copy the design for reference. Create the timeline, set the frame rate and playback time. Create animation folder for animating. The animatic will be the guideline for the movement of your parts. Design the frame position. and draw the keyframe. Enable onion skin for more easier to draw. When it's done, move it to top layer and adjust the opacity. For the eyes, we animate it with animation folder because it's totally changed the shape, so better animate it with frame by frame method. Make the keyframe at the same position of the reference. For the other part that is not totally changed the shape, we will move it with layer keyframe. Enable the layer keyframe and create the keyframe at the beginning and the end of the timeline. Use Object tool to adjust the object at the same frame of the reference. Copy the keyframe and paste it on the position where the reference frame ends to create some delay. Now you can see the smooth move of the eyebrows. Some part will move in rotation movement. Move the part center of rotation to the point where it rotates. Repeat the step of making keyframe. Repeat for all objects. You can also apply the layer keyframe to animation folder. Add more movement if you like. For more thick outline, select the folder and apply the layer border. If the movement is too slow, you can adjust the frame rate by go to Animation menu, Timeline, and change frame rate. Here is some more advanced movement. We must adjust the object in free transform mode. Use the object tool and set mode to free transform. Now you will be able to transform the image to the reference. Enable the timeline. This will allow you to animate in free transform mode. Create the keyframe and adjust the path to the reference. I use the flip image for the reference of another site. You can also apply the opacity level to the keyframe. Click on plus icon at the timeline layer. Select opacity, and then you can add the keyframe. If you have to make the emote in GIF animation format, you will have a bit problem because Script Studio cannot export the GIF animation with transparent background. You can also have some good alternative like export it as a PNG format. But if you really need the GIF animation format, here is my solution I use. Export the PNG image sequence, go to File, Export Animation, and Image Sequence. Set the folder and export resolution. You will get the image sequence of the animation. The GIMP is free open source software. You can download by the link in the video description. In the GIMP, go to File, Open as Layer. Go to Save folder and select all the files. It will arrange our image into layers. Then export it. Go to File, Export As. Give the file name. And select file type, GIF image. In export option, you check on as animation, set the delay, and set the disposal to 1 frame per layer. And now you will get the transparent emote.